everyone and welcome to my channel. For this video, we will be talking about gratitude and hope in times of crisis. As uncertainty builds our daily lives, many are overcome with fear and anxiety. And with that, it shifts to anger and sadness. And then back again. Stress are, yes, undeniable. And that is precisely okay. The stress that we are feeling right now is natural. In fact, it is necessary these times of adversity. Why? Because it prepares our mind and our body for action and calls for attention to what is really important. However, knowing how to manage it well is a must. This time of crisis is actually a test of resilience. The measure of success greatly rely on how we cope today. Today means as of the moment. So let's check how do we cope with this. And one important tool is our capacity for positive emotions. And that is somehow reassuring that we have an easy access to that because we can create these positive emotions. Positive emotions such as the joy, the love, the gratitude, and the hope. And with that, although it may feel paradoxical, feeling positive emotions in the midst of global crisis actually promotes more resilience. And with that being said, as mentioned, the positive emotions that I have been talking earlier, the gratitude and the hope. So, I have read a journal by Linda Morton. The title of the journal is Gratitude Heals. And there are 3 important reasons, according to her, 3 very good reasons why we should practice gratitude in times of pandemic. So the very first reason is because it's a neurochemical responses. So when we express and receive gratitude, we inhibit the stress hormone. And that stress hormone is called, yes, cortisol. And by the way, who isn't stressed? Are you not stressed right now? Am I not stressed also? So, that's basically. So, practicing gratitude releases that. And it releases the good neurotransmitter. Those good neurochemicals. That good neurochemicals are the dopamine and the serotonin. Again, good neurochemicals, dopamine and the serotonin. Then, with that, it blocks then the emotions such as anger, fear, and envy, which, as you can see, is very, very observable this times. The anger, hate, the rage is very present, especially in social media. Then, the second reason is because it gives greater pro-sociability. So, when you give gratitude to others, it shows that it creates more pro-social behaviors. And also, this is a great way to remind ourselves to be grateful with the relationships that we have in our life, such as relationships with the family, friends, co-workers, something like that. However, it should be a continuous activity, a continuous basis. So building a habit of expressing gratitude would really strengthen the relationships that we have right now, particularly these times of crisis. And the third good reason why we have to practice gratitude is that it accentuates positive. It broadens the awareness of positive thoughts and emotions. So it helps release that feeling of anxiety and apprehensions. And given with the brain negative bias, practicing gratitude helps minimize our fight, flight, and freeze responses of our brain. And research also is saying that if we just give that commitment to practice this gratitude, it would create a greater resiliency. And the resiliency that I've been talking is our ability to bounce back, our ability to find purpose still in whatever is happening around, and be better prepared for the inevitable setbacks that may occur. And we have to take note also that without gratitude, we will feel hopeless, because hope and gratitude are connected. So you cannot have one without the other. Eventually, gratitude builds hope. And with that being said, I was able to reflect and came up with this project. And this project is called hashtag positive COVID. So COVID stands for Conveying Virtues of Gratitude and Hope in Times of Pandemic. So I called friends, random people to complete this statement. So there are two statements. The first is, despite the pandemic, I am grateful. And the second one is, when this is all over, I am hoping. So that's the statement. And all they have to do is to complete that. So I feel so happy and overwhelmed because there are actually a lot of you guys who responded to it. And with that being said, let's all check how these beautiful people responded to the statement and was able to convey their messages of gratitude and hope. Let's check this out.
The people and the frontliners who are working hand in hand to fight the virus. I'm also grateful that I am with my family and that we are complete in our home, able to eat 3 times a day.
For the selfless service of our frontliners and for the benevolent heart of the private citizens who continuously give their help to those who really are.
I am grateful to the frontliners doing their best despite of the risks that may happen to them while helping the patient to recover from the disease.
Grateful to our government, especially to our President Rodrigo Duterte, and to our city mayor, Mayor Sara Duterte, who did their best trying to stop or end the situation we are facing.
For the efforts and the hard work of our frontliners, not only our frontliners but also to our government.
Because this crisis made me realize how short life can get, and thus it made me think that I should really do something that will truly make me happy and push for something that I'm very passionate about.
I am grateful that we have much time together with my family.
Grateful that I have my family at my side always because of the quarantine. Mas strong po yung bond po namin.
I am grateful to God for giving me, my family, and friends a life, safety, and provisions that we need in financial, mental, physical, and spiritual needs.
I think I have been more resilient and stronger and more prayerful at that. I would like to continue it even until the end of this lockdown.
Or
Despite of this pandemic, I'm grateful for diri na to makita og unsa jud ang humanity. Secondly, diri na to makita og unsa atong pagtuo sa tuwang malahabaw nga makalagaw.
I am grateful that I had this chance to be with my family, spend more time with them, and I'm also happy to see them healthy and away from any threats of COVID.
Grateful for, despite the pandemic, is the time that I get to spend with my immediate family. I am also grateful for being able to see clearly what matters most and have learned that intangible things are our greatest treasures compared to material things that we possess. I am grateful that there is no food shortage, hence we can still enjoy good food with our loved ones.
Grateful for, first is learn to appreciate things and people that surrounds you. Second is giving importance in many aspects of your life. And third one is be happy always. There's no room for worries. There's no room for doubts. There's no room for sadness.
Grateful for the safety of my family and friends. I am also grateful for the healing of the environment during the quarantine.
Grateful for my life, because being alive means I get the chance to be with my loved ones, my family, and my friends.
Grateful for the unification of everyone, regardless of their religion, belief, and race.
Grateful for the blessings and grace that God has showered upon us. Amidst all the terror and fear this pandemic has brought, God has not forsaken us. God has given me hope and strength to endure this crisis.
For having a lot of time with my families and loved ones.
And I am also grateful for I am earning, or we are earning, at the comfort of our home.
Grateful for the gift of life, because I am still healthy and I'm still living amidst the situation. I still manage to go to work and spend time with my family and still happy at the same time.
I'm grateful to God for the gift of life, love, family, and friends.
Grateful that life requires constant changes, which is merely inevitable. Handling this pandemic without compromising even a single aspect is hard as a whole.
Grateful to God for my safety and the safety of my family and friends from the virus. I am also grateful for the unity of everyone against the COVID-19.
Grateful for our brave frontliners who's risking their own lives to save others, and to those citizens who continuously give support to those who are in need.
Dahil nandiyan ang pagkakapwa-tao, pagkakaisa, pagmamahal sa kapwa, at tulungan.
For the time na nag-spend na ako sa akong family, and sa time na makabanding ni.
This pandemic made me closer to the Lord our Father, and making me realize how important my life with my family.
For those people who are sacrificing their lives, most especially for our frontliners, that they have strength and courage to help protect us all.
I'm grateful for the quality time I get to spend with my family. I got to read my favorite books. I got time to watch anime that I've been wanting for years. Learned some classical music pieces. I learned that money isn't everything.
For all the frontliners in our community who risk their lives just to help combat this current situation.
I am grateful that I am safe, and I know my family is safe as well. I am as well grateful that I have the access to social media and to technology, so I can be updated with what's happening around, and I can still communicate with my social circle.
Papasalamat ako na hindi ako nawalan ng trabaho, okay yung pamilya ko, at kasama ko yung asawa ko ngayon.
Grateful for being healthy in these difficult times and being surrounded by people I love.
Nagigising ako araw-araw, humihinga ako, I have food to eat, clothes to wear, place to stay, and most especially all my family, friends, and loved ones are still safe and sound.
The opportunity to stay at home and spend more time with my family. I haven't been home for almost 5 years, and it feels so good to catch up with all of them and share my personal experiences for the past years, all the things that happened to me, especially to my nieces that I haven't seen for a long time, and they're all now grown up. Also, this is the best time to reevaluate my priorities in life and the things that I want to pursue and achieve in the coming months and years.
I am grateful for my life and for all the blessings.
Despite the pandemic, I'm thankful for having a home to stay in, having food on the table, and spending time with family.
I'm grateful of the simple things that we are experiencing right now, like talking to my mom every day, like talking to my friends. The simple things in life, like you can cook whatever you want, like you can cook food, you can watch movies, you can watch K-dramas, Netflix, and that's, for me, that's very genuine act of like reaching out to the people within, the people that you love.
I am grateful for the people who have been so supportive to us frontliners, especially those who donate personal protective equipments and other medical supplies. Kung dili tungod ani nga mga tao, we will not be able to do our job well. We all know that the Philippines is really not ready for a pandemic. No, we can't even provide our nurses and our doctors with such personal protective equipments. We are grateful because we have people who keeps on providing us with these essential medical supplies.
Being a better me. And everyone will realize that their life is more valuable than they think it is.
I'm hoping that kitantanan mabalik sa church, magpasalamat kay Lord, mangayo sa iyang guidance and protection, di lamang para sa ato ang family, kundi pati nausab sa mga frontliners and mga tao nga nagtinabangay aron i-fight ang virus.
I'm hoping for the continuation of the mindsetting of the people now, that they are more concerned about health, hygiene, and they are now learning on giving importance towards others, not only with themselves.
I hope the government and everyone of us will be united as we conquer the situation. Stop destroying each other's side. Instead, we work as one, achieving one goal.
When all of this is over, I hope that everyone will continue to take care of themselves, because health is our priority and it is our greatest wealth.
I'm hoping for more laag goals with family, and I will be able to go to school again.
Hoping that I can travel to many places. I am hoping that my family and friends and my relatives are still intact. I'm hoping that I could spend time with them.
I hope that we may be able to easily adapt to the changes that this situation has caused us, and may we continue to be faithful and seek guidance to the Lord.
I am hoping that after what happened, everyone will be enlightened, as well as I hope I can be able to go to church again and continue searching my the one.
I'm hoping that people will not take for granted each day of their lives with their loved ones, and we will continue to be kind and patient.
I am hoping na personally ma-strengthen po yung faith po natin sa kay God. Of course, yan po tayo. Dapat keep positive na po tayo. Always follow the rules po ng government. Virus lang yan. We have Christ.
I'm hopeful for everyone that they may be that resilient so that they can bounce back to their normal lives prior to this crisis that we experience. And I am hopeful as well that leaders of different countries, particularly in our country, in the Philippines, they have so much learning from this experience, the crisis, and in a way we can accordingly address political and economic problems brought about by this pandemic. And I am hoping as well that all the more our faith will be strengthened.
I hope that all the people around the world would be able to get back on their feet as soon as possible and recover from whatever the crisis has inflicted to their lives. And also for all these people to continue to help each other out with or without the crisis.
That after this pandemic, we give more value and respect, or show more respect for our healthcare professionals and also for those people who are working despite this crisis.
And also, we will continuously thank God for helping us get through this crisis.
Hoping that all of us finally realize how valuable life is. We must continue to value our health, not just our physical health, but that should include our mental health.
Hoping for everyone to be more health conscious and learn to spend more time with their families and friends.
To catch up with my friends, especially my high school friends. I haven't seen them for almost a decade, and we've been planning for this. Hopefully this will happen very soon. And also my friends from the church, looking forward to see them.
I'm hoping that people will realize how valuable our life is and that we will be more closer to God because He has given us another life to live in accordance to His will.
Oh, when this is all over, I'm hoping na ugunsa ang atuang na sinatian, ato na siyang ma-practice, dili lang kay sa panahon sa COVID. I'm hoping nga mabalik na to ato ang pagpakabana, labi na sa atong health, din na, do wala na COVID. I'm hoping also na by the next election, kabaw na ta mo pili, kinsa ang itong pilion, na dili ta madasa, gingon ni mo nga, maayo siya musulti, daghan siya plataforma, pero sa time karon wala tayo nakita. I'm hoping nga, unsa na to pagpangga, ang atuang pamilya karon mas panggaon pa nato sa umaabot.
This is all over. I'm hoping that people understand the values of having frontliners like medical workers, and that we need them as much as we need entertainers.
I am hoping that we may have the courage to face all of life's challenges.
When this is all over, I hope that people will continue to value their lives and to always seek God in everything they do.
Hopefully after this quarantine and all of these things, kay hatagan na to opportunity tong kagalingon to explore more kung unsa tong gusto buhaton jud sa tong kagalingon, no? Find new things na makapalipay sa tua. When this is all over, I am hoping that every one of us will still be health conscious. The coronavirus disease is actually making us realize that previously we are not health conscious. We don't even know how to wash our hands. But now, COVID is teaching us to do hand hygiene, to observe social distancing.
Despite the pandemic, I am very, very grateful for all the blessings that I had received and is continuously receiving, especially the gift of life, the gift of family, friends, loved ones. And I am so grateful that everyone is in good health. So I hope we'll just continue by then. I am grateful for the people who stood by and lead us to this great fight. I know we can beat this with all the help of our government leaders, our frontliners, and the backliners, us. We are also heroes in this battle because we followed rules, we followed the government, so we stayed home, yes, and enjoy still our life here. So that's something that we have to be grateful. I am very grateful, and because of this project, was able to affirm that there is still a lot of positivity that is within each one of us. And that is something that I am truly grateful for. And I hope the Lord Almighty would still give us more to that, and eventually would strengthen our resilience in this time of pandemic. And when this is all over, hopefully soon, I am hoping that whatever learnings and realizations that we have, for example, the value of family, the value of being connected, the value of hygiene, the value of taking care of our Mother Earth. I hope whatever learnings and realizations we got from that, we will be all applying in the future.
Here are some additional messages of gratitude and hope. The effects of practicing gratitude are not immediate, and yet, once started and sustained, the health and well-being benefits begin to present themselves. I hope this message can bring you some form of healing during this time of uncertainty. Gratitude truly heals. The challenges of COVID-19 are significant, and we must all adhere to the recommendations and requirements to help flatten the curve and save lives. My heartfelt gratitude to everyone who helped and supported me in this vlog. Once again, thank you! Maraming salamat. Daghang salamat. And may the light of the Lord be with us all, always.